I'm Miss Mary, Storytime Programmer with the Faulkner County Library in Conway, Arkansas, and welcome to our very first virtual Family Nature Club of Summer Reading 2020. Imagine your story. So this is a little tough because we're used to being out here together early in the morning at 9 o'clock. But I'm doing the best I can to put some activities out there in an outdoor setting that you can replicate easily at home with your family. So today I took inspiration from the story of the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. Do you know that story? Oh, it's great. It's great. So what we're gonna do is tell the story of the Three Little Pigs, and then we are gonna build our own houses, kind of like the Three Little Pigs, with things that you can find outside. But how many pigs did I say we needed for that story? Do you remember? That's right, 3. Okay, well, it's a good thing I've got 3 here. I've got 1 little piggy, 2 little piggies, and 3 little piggies. And if you saw me tell this story in Summer Steam, maybe I'll make it a little different this time. We'll see. Well, once upon a time, 3 little pigs grew up together. And when they grew up, they decided it was time to go out on their own and explore the world. They thought one of the first things that they should do would be to build their very own homes. Oh, these were the handiest 3 little pigs you ever met. And the first one said, "I think I'll make my house out of straw." And he did. And the second one said, "I think I'll make my house out of sticks." And he did. And the third little pig said, "I think I'll make my house out of bricks." And she did. And everything was going along great. The 3 little pigs had built their homes, they had built their furniture, they had bought food and learned how to cook and were doing their own laundry and paying their own bills. And maybe some of them, I think this first one was trying to become a YouTube star, and the second one was really into singing, and the third one was very into reading. Well, like I said, things were going along great until dun dun dun, the Big Bad Wolf showed up. And that Big Bad Wolf went up to the house. Whoop, I dropped one. Hold on. Went up to the house of the very first pig. You remember what that house was made out of? That's right, it was made out of straw. And the Big Bad Wolf came up to the house made of straw and said, little pig, let me in." And that first pig said, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." And so the Big Bad Wolf said, "Well, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." You want to help me do that part together? We're going to take in a big deep breath and go, and blow it out. And sure enough, that Big Bad Wolf just blew that house of straw to pieces. And so the first little pig ran all the way to the house of the second little pig. Do you remember what the house of the second little pig was made out of? That's right, it was made out of sticks. But I tell you, it wasn't too much later when the Big Bad Wolf had caught up and went up to the house made of sticks. And the Big Bad Wolf said, little pigs, let me come in." And that second little pig said, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." And the Big Bad Wolf said, "Well, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." And so the Big Bad Wolf took in a deep breath and blew it out. And sure enough, blew that house made of sticks away. So then those 2 little pigs ran to the brick house of the third little pig, and they hid inside. And they thought they were safe. But in about a day, the Big Bad Wolf showed up and said, little pig, let me come in." And the third pig said, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." And that Big Bad Wolf said, "I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So the Big Bad Wolf took a big deep breath and blew it out. But the house made of bricks didn't go anywhere. It didn't move, not even a little tiny bit. So the Big Bad Wolf said, I said I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow this brick house in. And he went, but that brick house didn't go anywhere. So Big Bad Wolf scratched his head and said, I know, I'll climb in through the chimney. But those three little pigs were smart, and they lit a fire in the fireplace at the bottom of the chimney. So when the Big Bad Wolf tried to come down, it was too hot. Oh my goodness, his tail caught on fire, and he climbed as fast as he could out of that chimney, and he jumped down on the ground and let out a wolf howl. He went, "Aroo!" and creeped back into the forest. And the three little pigs lived happily ever after in the brick house. The end. All right, I'm gonna take a quick second. Okay, everybody. So you can see the house I made out of straw right there, the house I made out of sticks, and there's the house I made out of stones or rocks. A lot of times you can find these things outside in your yard or just on a walk. Anyway, we're having some technical difficulties. I cannot get power out here right now, so we're gonna have to huff and puff with the breath that we make. And then I got a stiff piece of paper we can use to fan them and see if we can knock them down, okay? Are you guys ready to be the Big Bad Wolf? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow this house down. Do you think I can blow the house down with my breath? All right, let's try it. No. What about the stick house? You think I can blow the stick one down with my breath? Here we go. Huff and puff and blow this house down. Nope. What about the stone house? You think I can do this one? Nope. Okay. What about with my stiff paper? Let's see. I'm going to do the straw house first. Do you think I'm going to be able to knock it down? Let's find out. Puff and puff and yes, I'm knocking it down. Woo! Blowing it away a little bit. Look at it scatter. What about the stick house? Do you think I can knock it down, making a little breeze or moving the air around with this? Nope. I like my little stone house. I thought about putting some sticks on it to make a roof, but it didn't work so well. That didn't work either. All right, so looks like the sticks and the rocks held up. The straw, not so much. Okay, I hope you guys go outside and find some things to build some houses with and then see if you can blow them down. That would be so much fun. And if you want to share them with me, you can email them to me at mary@fcl.org. And I would love to see them. I bet you guys are really creative and really good builders. All right.